All right, we are back here for our men's game between Savu Saunas and Iron Creek Bay. Great to have you guys on the live stream here. And both these teams have got back to full strength here, with Paul Campbell returning. Of course, Luke Brown returning as well too. Caleb Nash, who was on commentary last night, and a massive thank you to Caleb as well too. He's also in the building here tonight. We'll touch on Caleb a little bit later. Meanwhile, for Iron Creek Bay, they bring back Zach White and Riley Haywood. So we got Oogster, White, Young, Bestwick and Haywood, and then it's Nash, Clark, Brown, Simons and Campbell here starting. And, oh no, Terry Masunda is having a breather in this evening's game as well too. Of course you can see, yeah, we're good to go. Yep, broadcast is good to go. Stats is, I think Stats are just double checking a couple of things here as we are waiting to see. As we were mentioning, Terry Masunda, of course, breaks down all the first opening plays for you. He might be missing a game in tonight's because we had issues, I think, in the women's stream. So, but hopefully Terry can break down a few more plays. Always good to see, of course. You're following through Terry Basketball, and of course he has his window. He has sessions are open for individuals and groups for the month of November. Same refereeing crew as the women's game: Carl Browning, David Farmers, and Sophie Winter. And we are waiting for a start. Zach White and Paul Campbell just reacquainting themselves, saying hello. I think we are just about set to go here. Yeah, good to see you tuning in, Curly. Thank you. And, well, I have noticed Terry Masunda's not suiting up. And Will Davey also not here with the team as well too. So Uriah Leo is in. And then you've got Nathan Vincent down there and Ashton Bynum coming off the bench as well too. We are still waiting for, I think it's more Stats here. We're just trying to wait on here. And good to see the boys are tuning into the screen. And I think, are we re-jumping that one? No, we're not. Absolutely. Good to see Charlie Barnon and the boys tuning in from their belated Halloween party. As Brown tries to get scoring underway. He term number one. No good on that one. Now Oogster here with the ball. As he goes. Haywood, who's been missing in action the last week or two, but couldn't get that three to go. Now Nash up the floor here. Of course, Nash was getting some shots up at Swisher today, whilst the Hobart Phoenix were having their tryouts as well too. So he was getting in the work, and of course we did hear him on commentary last night saying that they need a win here tonight to really try and keep their season alive here. And like I say, everyone coming back to full strength here, here with each team. So Paul Campbell at the line here for two. Campbell misses the first. Of course, PC's been out of action for a little bit, but good to see him back. And gets that second one to drop there. So 1 and 2 there for Paul Campbell. So Oogster here with the ball carrying duties. There's Oogster now down low to White. White just thinking about where he wants to go. Young for three is no good. Oogster with the rebound. Now back to Oogster here as he attacks the middle. Up strong, good D by Clark, and then a foul there. Who's that going to be assessed on? It's going to be on Caleb Nash there for a hold. did look like he was holding Alex Bestwick. So play to restart here. Haywood, nice back around wrap pass to White, who couldn't finish the 3. Now, Clark trying to go over 2, couldn't get it to go, and Campbell got the rebound and the putback there for the 2. Chris Simons, one of the foul referees, didn't see it that way. There was a fair bit of contact on the drive on that last play, but no whistle provided. So Simons now up the floor here. Out to Brown here for 3. Yes! Luke Brown from downtown. And gets that one to go. So quick 6-0 start here for Savu Saunas. Now Haywood. Haywood looking to go here. Step back 2 is no good. Young got the rebound. Good hands by Brown. Now Simons off and running here. Campbell up strong, and Campbell continuing the good form here. So 8 zip run here to get us going. Haywood now. Nice hands by Simons. Great deflection. Should reward himself here with a 2. Couldn't get that to go. Now Haywood into Bestwick. Bestwick turnaround J is no good. Last touch by Brown, and we'll go back to Iron Creek Bay. Haywood getting this one in. And he'll get it back now. Haywood getting a little bit stuck. And then Nash couldn't get reeled that one in. Ooks has got it. Puts up the shot. Off glass, no good. Now Brown off and running. Clark off and running here. Now Brown has it for us. He will fire another 3 and couldn't get it to go. Nash with a tip. I didn't see Carla Nash work on that today down at Swisher, but nonetheless, Carla Nash through the clouds with a nice tip in too. And Haywood just slips on the floor, but able to regain. Young couldn't get that to go. And gets it back and gets the 2. Nice work there by Matty Young. So Simons had it and gave it for Nash. Now Clark. Clark will fire a 3 and no good there. And they're gonna wipe the floor. Couple of wet spots out on the floor there, so the towel is somewhere. And they will try and get a towel. I can actually see a towel from down here. There is a towel down towards the other end. No, they found a towel here, so there you go. All good. As they tend to the wet spot here and quickly onto it. And now we should be right to go here as we tend to that wet spot. Of course, Haywood did slip or on that spot there. So, of course, no decal here at Lorraine Basketball Stadium. It is a clean floor. And one of the best kept clean floors in the state as well too, I must say, especially in some part of the state. They do a good job down here as Young gets that 2 to go over PC. So Clark here with the ball carrying duties. Now Brown. Campbell. We like the matchup here tonight between him and White. That's going to be a good one to watch. Now Haywood putting the Jets on here. Needs to slow this one down for the troops. Extra pass here over to White for 3. Way short. Nash here with it. Nash looking to go. Now Brown. Campbell, and is that an offensive foul? It is, and Zach White. Right place, right time. And an offensive foul call. PC getting the explanation from referee Dave Farms. Haywood now. Haywood up strong, draws contact. And we'll go to line here for 2. So Haywood here at the line. Of course, Holly Haywood also training with the Jack Jumpers as well too. Has recently relocated here to Hobart in order to train with the Jackies. Now, I'm not sure what Riley Haywood's movements will be as well too in the NBL 1 South. We are aware of Jack Stanwick's signing with the Frankston Blues. Of course, Riley Haywood did play with the Diamond Valley Eagles in this season's NBL 1 South as well too. So good to see Riley getting away for a little bit and experiencing something different. So stay tuned and we'll see where Riley does end up. Brown going to work here into Bynan. Bynan able to... Oh, Bynan went upstairs and, well, he couldn't complete the dunk properly, but it was good enough for 2 points anyway. So Haywood now sees an opening and sees a 2. So great quick drive there by Riley Haywood as he gets that one to go. Simons now, and good hands by Haywood. And timeout called by Chris Simons here. As they lead by 4, 12 plays 8 here currently at the moment, with Savu Saunas leading as well too. And good to see everyone tuning in as well too. Here by the Island Hustle YouTube channel as well. Make sure you subscribe. And we can tell you, Alinta Wilson was the player of the game in the women's. And she picks up that gift voucher from JD Sports. So good work by Alinta. She did knock down a few points. 20 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists and 2 steals there for Alinta. Great game by her. She did play her role nicely and picked up that JD Sports voucher. Well done to her. So news coming through on the Island Hustle social media. Of course, you can follow their social media. Island Hustle, you just got to look it up and you'll be able to see some photos, players of the game, highlights from Jack Maddock as well too. You have it all on there in a smorgasbord of content, really. That's what you're getting on the Island Hustle here. All presented by Tassie Visuals and, of course, thanks to our major partners in Champion Teamwear and JD Sports. Both teams coming back out onto the court at the moment. And Simons will get ready to inbound this one in. And, well, Haywood nearly got the steal. Simons couldn't get the floater. Bynan got it. No, Young steals it. Now Haywood finally gets that leak. And then, well, Haywood gets the 2 to go. So this has been a good fight back here by Iron Creek Bay. They have certainly, come back after what was an 8-0 start. And work their way in. Clark now. And then that's a bad turnover. And it's a backcourt violation. So who's this going to then? It's going to go to Iron Creek Bay. So play restarts as Ookster with it here. Now Haywood. And nice pass in the white. The 2 Penguin teammates link up and get that 2 to go. So nice work there by White. And quick steal here as Young gets back-to-back baskets. I'll have to try and reclip that one up. Hopefully that comes in too. Campbell. All of a sudden, Iron Creek Bay take the lead here now by 2. Haywood now. He's going to fire one from deep. He was feeling it, but couldn't get that to go. Ball goes out of bounds. And Savu Saunas will look to try and work their way back to a tied ball game. We'll take the lead here by 1 here currently at the moment. So Nash here for 3 is way off. Oogster now. And good deflection there by Nash. Now Simons with it here. Simons goes into Nash. Out to Brown for 3. That looks good, but just couldn't get that one to go. And Oogster just slowing this one down here for the troops. Oogster for 3. No good. Brown able to reel that one in. Brown up the floor here. Nash once again. Bynon, who's attempting to take the 3, but Bynon not falling for it. Simons will pull for the 3, and in and out on that one. Good rebound by Bynon. Bynon needs to get that one back out, and does. Now out to Simons. Here's Brown. Brown putting it to the floor. Nash. And just too little, too late on the shot clock there, so a shot clock violation. Substitution, Nathan Binson coming in for Luke Brown. Fletcher Rose coming in here for Zach White. So Haywood up strong and gets the 2. So Songs here with it. Out to Bynon. Bynon up strong. PC lost his footing, and then a comedy of errors there by everyone as Bynon went to the floor as well too. Now Rose into Young, and Young gets the 2. Pretty play. And we'll attend to the wet spot down on the floor there with a minute 22 to go. Clark coming in for Simons. Just attending to the wet spot here. I think they're good to go. So play restarts here. Is Nash here with it. She brings the ball up. Now Bynon will take the 3 and couldn't get that to go. Campbell just couldn't reel it in. Collins able to pull the rebound. Now Rose up strong, couldn't get that to go. And the ball here with Bynon. Bynon looking to go to work. Oh, and a poor pass there. Young looking to go up strong. Young just winding back the clock here. And the bench are loving it as well too. Matty Young just showing us why he was a Hobart Chargers player back in his day. Haywood now into Rose, and this has been a good run here by Iron Creek Bay. And after what was a good start by Savu Saunas, all of a sudden that game's just changed on the plethora of its neck, and Iron Creek Bay out to an 8-point lead here currently at the moment. Clark draws contact, and we'll go to line for 2. So Noah Clark here at the line. .5 to go here before quarter time. Clark knocks that one down. And Clark will go 2-2. So Oogster, Rose on the buzzer. Yes, Fletcher Rose on the quarter time buzzer. Gets that one to go. And as I mentioned, after a really good start by Savu Saunas, Iron Creek Bay make a good run of their own in this second half of that first quarter. Now leaded by 8, 24-16. Here by the Island Hustle YouTube channel. And of course, speak about Iron Creek Bay. Of course, a beautiful place down there, just down from Sorrel. Of course, Iron Creek Bay, of course, hosted the draft down there, and I must say I did enjoy my time down there with the draft and whatnot, and a good place to stay as well too. If you're down that area, folks, I'd recommend you staying a night or two. Some beautiful views as well too, and it'll be a good time to go in the next month or two. We've summer just around the corner as well, so make sure you get down to Iron Creek Bay as well too. As the Commissioner has given us some snacks by the sounds of it. Okay, we will dig into that at half time. So, I mean, our cameraman's already having one already. I can't, I'm still talking. I can't eat and talk at the same time. And some of the women's players are exiting out of the building as well too. So both teams coming back out onto the floor here. Zach White having a bit of a chat with Carl Browning and Ambrose Ookster as well too. We're just trying to work out what they're doing after the game. Everyone having a bit of a chuckle down there, which is good to see. Lockie McCarthy in. Haywood getting some extra shots up just for, certainly knocking down. He was certainly knocking down a few in that first quarter, but certainly wanted more shooting practice by the sounds of it. Yes, we are about to get underway here in the second quarter. Great to have you with us. And I'm hoping that stream hasn't dropped out as well too, folks, so hopefully the stream is holding up. Again, we'll work on the tech issues throughout the week as well, seeing that we all have the week off. So both teams are into the ball game now. And play to restart as Ookster has it for us. Ookster putting it to the floor. And Clark slipped once again, so I don't know if there's more wet spots on that floor, but anyway, McCarthy into White. White to get the 2, yes. So margin out to 10 here at the moment as Bynum, nice work there on Rose. I'm sure Chris Simons would have made the adjustments at quarter time as well too in that huddle as Ookster though finds an easy opening, and that's not going to please Chris Simons at all in that defensive phase there. So Nash now putting it to the floor. Nash, nice move, draws contact, and we'll go to the line here for 2. So Caleb Nash at the line here for 2. Of course, it's great to have Caleb in commentary last night with us. Great to see him out on the floor here tonight, of course, and as we mentioned, he was getting shots up earlier at Swisher Hoops Academy in town today as well too. So he's certainly been working hard on his game. Now Haywood tried to thread the needle and couldn't get that done. Now Nash here. Vincent. And now Clark here for the fadeaway 2 is good for Noel Clark. So good work there by Noel Clark to get the 2. Ookster now up strong and gets the 2. Nice work there by Ambrose Ookster. Now the ball here with Clark. Clark into Brown. Nice action and the 2. And we have a technical foul here on Noel Clark for too much advice there to referee Carl Browning. So Noel Clark has picked up the technical foul here. And that might mean a substitution here as well, yeah. As Paul Campbell come back in along with Nathan Vincent And Noel Clark will need to be careful here. He did kind of look back towards the referee Carl Browning. I thought if any more action on that one, it probably would have been another technical and night done for Noel Clark. Of course, 2 techs and you're out in this one. And good to see Mitch Scholler just going over to Noel Clark and just reassuring him of a few things. Always good. Ball here with Haywood for 3. Yes, Haywood from downtown. And good hands there as McCarthy able to pick that one off. Back to Haywood here. Haywood, the focal point of this Iron Creek Bay team. Now Ookster down low to Rose. Rose going cross court, and again that sideline catching everyone out. So substitution here, Alex Bestwick coming into the ball game. I just noticed not many people up in the bar area, by the way, too. It is very quiet. Of course, small crowd in tonight. More down on the floor here. Not a bad thing, too. You get to see the play a little bit more up close and personal. As that pass into Bynum. Nice move, but couldn't get it done. And then up the floor here is McCarthy. Now Haywood. And then, well, McCarthy nearly lost it. Now White with it. Shot clock at 10. There's Haywood. And Aaron passed there, so a bit of mistiming there. Bynum, stand by! Throws it down with a 2-hand jam. Haywood looking to go, and last effect deflected from Brown. Substitution here as Matty Young comes in for Fletcher Rose. Play to restart. Foul. It's going to be on Lockie Simons. And that will see Matty Young here at the line for 2. And Savu Saunas are in their huddle trying to quickly discuss terms. And Youngie knocks that one down. Ball here with Bynum. Campbell gets the 2 to go. So nice move there by PC. Ball, and good deflection by Nash. Nash off to the races on Bestwick. Couldn't get it to go. Brown, oh! And what do we got here? We have a foul. And Luke Brown will go to the line for 2. And what was a pretty good chase down there. Nash and Bestwick really going for it. And then Brown comes up with the scraps and then gets a bit of contact as well. So Luke Brown will go to the line here for 2. As Brown knocks that one down. And Brown couldn't get that to go either. And Uriah Leo just putting in a tip in for us. Well, there you go. Now, Bestwick looking to go. Kick out here. Now, 3 ball by Zach White from downtown. Gets it to go. And foot violation there. So, Ball coming back to Savu Saunas. Play to restart. Here is Brown now. Kicks this one out. And, well, Nash with the interesting tight pass on that one. And, well, I think that's a bit too much heat on the pass. Hit the backboard and nothing else. Haywood for a step-back three. Yes, Riley Haywood. Just showing you why he is one of the premier players in this competition. Now, Campbell going to work. Kick out. And ball last touched. Jackson Collins coming into the ball game. Play to restart. There's Brown. Now Simons. Nash thought about it, but had to turn that one down. Now he'll fire one from deep and couldn't get that to go. So Young off and running here. Young, tough runner. Oh, he met a Young. Just getting it done. And timeout called here. Chris Simons wants to have a bit of a chat about it. And 13 points is our margin here. 4:37 to go here in the second quarter. Yeah, great to have you with us on the stream as well too. And we're just quickly checking. No drop frames. We're looking good. We made a small adjustment. I think that's worked, Charlie. So there you go. So good to see. So yep, no drop at all, which is good. It could have well been potentially. So I don't know. We made an adjustment during the break, folks, and that seemed to have worked dividends for now. So always a solution somewhere when you're doing live TV. That is for sure. Both teams both coaches are addressing their teams at the moment here while we're waiting for them to come out. Of course, great to have everyone. Great to have everyone on the stream, but also, again, a good small little crowd in here this evening as well too, here at Lorraine Basketball Stadium. So both teams just coming out onto the floor. And Savu Saunas now coming out here as well. So both teams back out on the floor after Matty Young made that miraculous too and took a few rolls into the spectators down there. Or maybe even down to the bandy camps down there as well too. Good to see they're still hanging around and having a bit of a look. So the ball here with Simons. Simons throwing up a three and knocks it down from downtown. Lockie Simons with a nice bucket there. So the ball here with Bestwick. He puts it to the floor. Up strong, draws contact, and we'll go to the line here for two. And it's going to be on Noah Clark. There. So it's going to be on Clark. Now, Clark will need to be careful here. And probably a wise move there not to say anything more because, again, another technical will see him out of here. Or into the locker. They can go or into the locker room and then he'll have to bring his phone and tune into us up here. Unfortunately, we can't bring him into special comments as Bestwick knocks down the first. And Bestwick can't get that to go. We just heard the R out of there, so just slightly frustrated there, and some choice words as well too. There's Brown now looking to go here, one-on-one with Collins, kicks this one out. Leo for three, in and out on that one. Now, nice work by Brown. Simons able to pick it up. And now Collins, here's Haywood. And White able to get through contact, and now Haywood pull up Jay over Campbell, short on that one. Leo got the rebound. And now Clark up the floor here. Now Brown up strong and gets the 2. So Collins now working his way through. Collins, kick out. Young for 3. Oh, he's just back on that one. Simons here with it. And the ball here with Leo. Simons. Now Brown from area code range. Luke Brown from downtown. Back to 6. With 2.5 bit to go here in the second. Now Bestwick. Young. Oh, and just what a pass just didn't sync up. And ball goes out of bounds. And Clark will pick this one up now. Now, Clark going up, draws contact, and Clark will go to the line here for 2. So Collins trying to state his case here. Referees are not seeing it that way. And there's Noah Clark here at the line here for 2. Again, Noah Clark having a pretty good season at the moment with Savu Saunas. Of course, his brother Xavier playing for Campbelltown Libre Eat, because we saw Xavier play last night. And so Clark misses the first on that one. And gets the second to go to. Now Ookster here, so march back to 5 as well too. As Young draws contact. I think Ookster telling everyone out on the floor what he's up to later tonight. There's Young here at the line for 2. This is the first. And Young goes 1 or 2 there. So Clark here with the ball carrying duties. Now Brown putting it to the floor. Ball getting moved around. Now Simons works his way in. A tough runner off glass. Nearly got that one to go. And then Young now. Collins pushing this one out. And as Collins looks to go here. Haywood pulling up for 3. Couldn't get that to go. Now the ball here with Brown. Brown just slowing this one down. As he goes into Campbell. Campbell one-on-one with White. Campbell up strong, couldn't get that to go. And last touch, and we'll go back to Savu Saunas here. As you're right, Leo going out of the game. And Ashton Bynum back into the ball game. Play restarts. As Clark pulls up for 2, yes. Nice jumper there by Noah Clark. So margin back to 4 here, just on near 70 seconds to go here before the major break. Young here at the top. And then good hands there by Brown. He's off to the races here. Brown then just slips over. And the ball here with Clark. Clark looking to go. Clark with some moves. Goes up strong, and it goes for Noah Clark. Some nice moves towards the basket. Draws contact, and will go to the line here for 1. And this margin back to 2 points here. So good fight back by Savu Saunas, who were down a quarter time after what was a very good start. And then Iron Creek just came back into it, but Clark couldn't convert the 3-point play. So we're back to a single shot here, folks, as Ookster now looking to go. Clark in the floor. Ball goes out of bounds. Clark again bordering on a technical and bordering on being ejected from the game. He has one technical foul. Can't afford to get another one. Bynum now able to regain it back. Goes up strong, gets his own rebound, goes up again and gets the 2. Nice work there by Aston Bynum, who has certainly been improving on his game over the past 12 months. Was a member of the Hobart Chargers squad this year as well too, under head coach Jared Weeks, as Haywood had that one knocked away. Now Brown up the floor here. We are tied at 44, but can Sabu take the lead? They can through Ashton Bynum for the 2, and they've taken the lead for the first time since about midway through the first. Young is not there, so half time comes here, folks. And well, Savu Saunas with a nice fight back there in that second quarter. They lead it here at halftime, 46-44. All right, we'll take a quick break and then we will come back with you in a few minutes' time.
At Tassie Visuals, we believe every brand has a story worth sharing. We're not just creators, we're storytellers, crafting experiences that grab attention and drive results. Our expertise in video production, photography, drone operation, and website design turns your vision into reality.
All right, half-time here in the basketball. Apologies there, folks. We were just acquiring to some different things here, but we are underway here as Byron gets the two to go here to start us off in term number 3. Oh, excuse me. Of course, catering did come into the commentary booth at half-time, folks, so that's probably why we're a little bit late back on air. Young now for 3, in and out. Did everything but. A nice deflection there by Riley Haywood. Good save by the mum there with the young one there sitting up on the top row there. So Brown now. Simons. Oh, Brown thought about it. Shot clock at 4. Campbell from deep and gets the lucky roll. Paul Campbell will take it any way he can. So PC from downtown. So the ball here with White. Now out to Bestwick here. Bestwick step back 3 is no good. Clark Oh, nice take there by Noah Clark and the 2. Great take there by Noah Clark. Again, just good patience on the offensive end there. Really tack strong and was able to get the 2 to go. Now White. Oh, nice pass in the Bestwick and late whistle on the play. We'll see a foul on Luke Brown. So Bestwick here at the line for 2. Knocks down the first. There's Alex Bestwick with some nice kind of purple, light purple shoes there, and the yellow socks. A very interesting take there from Alex Bestwick, who gets that free throw to go. 2 of 2. Clark. Turnaround J is no good. Haywood got the rebound. Haywood looking to go here. Now out to Young for the 2. Couldn't get that to go either. Simons now Campbell. Campbell needs to get it off. Brown will fire one from area code again. Bynum with the squeaky clean 2. Nice work there by Ashton Bynum. So ball here with Oogster. Haywood goes cross court here. White for 3 is off. Bestwick. Back to White. Young, nice fake. Extra. Another one. White will put this one up and does and gets the 2. So good patience there by Iron Creek Bay as they get the 2. Now Brown goes over to Campbell. Clark again with some shifty moves. Now Simons at the corner for 3 is off. And the ball here with Oogster. Now Simons, Bestwick. Each team muddled there. Haywood, now White. White eventually got it, put it up, couldn't get that to go. So Clark now, coming up here. Clark up strong, draws contact, and will go to line for 2. And it's going to be assessed on Matty Young. So Matty Young pointing to us up on the broadcast booth, saying have a look at that one. Young saying he got all ball and wanting to prove that the camera got it. We would have to go back on playback. I don't know if we can actually. Hang on, we might just kind of quickly see if we can here. Let's go back here. We'll see while the timeout's happening. We're going to go on playback here on the stream, and we'll see if we can pick it up here. We're just having a look back at the previous play where Haywood's got it here, and White able to get that clean catch. But the miss though, that was just a tough shot to make. When you're trying to fade, it's never good. So let's see here. I don't think there was much in that. I think Youngie has a case there. I'm pretty sure. But be that as it may. So both teams about to come back out on the floor. Noah Clark will go to the line here for 2. So Noah Clark, who, as we mentioned, has had a bit of a good game so far. As Clark will knock down the first. And Clark goes 2-2. Nice free throw shooting there by Noah Clark. Oogster now with the ball carrying duties here for Iron Creek Bay. Margin is back to 9. Make that 7 now. As Savu Saunas, as we mentioned, back in control of this game after what was a nice fight back in the second quarter by Iron Creek Bay. But in that second half of the quarter, it was all Savu Saunas as Luke Brown from downtown once again. So margin out to 10 here. Now White kicks this one out. Bestwick now putting it to the floor. Oogster for 3. Yes, Ambrose Oogster from downtown. Nothing but net on that one as well too. Nice knockdown shot. Campbell now looking to go up strong. Couldn't get it. Bynum able to pull it in. And then, was that last touch by Simons? No, it wasn't. Last touch by Haywood. And Simons will come off here for Caleb Nash. So Nash to inbound this one in. So play restarts as Nash gets this one into Brown. Now Campbell. And then poor turnover there by Savu Saunas as Haywood up strong. And then Campbell did get contact there on Oogster. So Oogster will go to the line here for 2. As always, good to see people tuning in. Hello to you, Harry. Of course, Harry was trying out today at the Hobart Phoenix tryouts as well too. As Oogster makes the first. Well, we did say to Harry to give him a shout out if he tuned in, and sure enough he's tuned in, so good on you, Cobber. Great to have you tuning in on a Saturday night. There's Clark now, putting on some moves once again. Ball here with Nash. Nash looking to go. Kicks this, trying to go to Campbell, well read by Haywood. And great save by Bestwick. And now Oogster and another 2. We're back to 3 here. So great team play there by Iron Creek Bay. Bynum going up strong. Couldn't get it to go first time. Second time is good for Ashton Bynum. Oh, so we just got a little bit of a spark here in this game now, which is good to see. Now, Brown from deep, couldn't get, Youngie from deep, couldn't get that to go. Campbell with the red ball carrying duties. Now Brown here with it. Needs help. Goes over to Clark. He will fire from 3. No good. Now ball up the floor here as Haywood, and a foul on the play. It's going to be on Ashton Bynum. Substitutions, Uriah Leo coming in for Paul Campbell. Now, Collins from deep, couldn't get that to go. But then good scraps there. I think that was Oogster getting that one. Now Bynum, clear and good, nice play there by Ashton Bynum. Getting the right position there in the front. Able to power up strong and get contact there. He's back at the line here for 2. Substitutions here. Zach White coming out. Fletcher Rose coming back in. So Bynum here at the line. As we mentioned, of course, was a squad member with the Hobart Chargers this year in NBL1 South. Plays his local basketball out at Glenorchy. And got some good height on him, but just probably needs to put a little bit more muscle on. Otherwise, yeah, certainly has proven that he can go up another level. And as I've always said to him, has probably the cleanest shoes you will ever see on a basketball floor. Some beautiful Nikes he's got on. Very nice and clean. Clark up strong, draws contact, and everyone falling down as everybody just taking a breath. And that's going to be assessed on Riley Haywood. So Clark will go back to line here for 2. We'll tend to the wet spot here. And I think we're done with the wet spot there, so Clark will go to line here for 2. And knocks down the first. And knocks down the second. So some nice work there by Noel Clark. Marching back out to 5 here currently at the moment. Now Young kicks this one out. Rose couldn't get that to go. Good tap away by Collins into Ookster. Haywood open for 3. Couldn't get that to go. And now Ookster's got it back. Good D by Uriah Leo. And a good save there. Now up the floor we go. Here's Clark. Clark for a long 2 is in and out. Uriah Leo with a tip. Just showing us some good presence around the place. He's been a man missing in action for a while. And yet he gets it to go. Marching out to 7. Youngie looking to bring that back. Couldn't get it done. Nash off and running now. Brown. Alley-oop play to Bowden! That is play of the game! Huge play there. And that was some type of display right there. Great recognition from Luke Brown to lob that one up, and Ashton Bonin said, thank you very much. Bang! Just like that. And that can really spark a good momentum run as well too. Margin out of 9 here. And as Caleb Nash mentioned on commentary last night, a must-win game here for Savu Saunas, and they know what is at stake here. Haywood for the response, yes. Haywood with a nice little drive of his own there. Clark attacking strong and gets the 2. Clark playing through some pain right now. Now Haywood. Kick out. White open for 3 is short. Collins with the O board. No one from Savu Saunas able to reel that one in. Oh, Collins with the open lane and the 2. So some nice work here. And a substitution is Clark. Well, on that last play, he did come down a little bit gingerly. Let's hope he's okay, because he's certainly been a massive impact type of player at the moment as well too. So Simon's here with the ball carrying duties. Now Vinan, who just gave us play of the game by far. Up strong, good D there by White and Collins. And then Vinan stayed with it, couldn't get it to go. Now up the floor we come here. As Rose. Now Ookster here, up strong, and Nash drew contact. And whistles galore happening here. And Nash draws the foul. Nash can't believe it. And Ambrose Ookster at the line here for 2. So Ookster can't get that one to go. And Ookster gets that one to go. So 1 and 2 there for Ambrose Ookster. Now, up the floor here. Brown thought about it. He'll pull up for the J. Good D by White. Biden able to recover. Biden gets the 2. I think there might have been a foul there. Referees didn't see it that way. They're letting them play. Haywood now. Yes, Riley Haywood. Nice bucket there. We're back to 5. end-to-end stuff here in the Island Hustle competition. As Leo, now Simon's here. Simons and a blocking foul assessed on Jackson Collins. Substitution as Paul Campbell back in, Lockie McCarthy back in, Ashton Bynum coming out, and Jackson Collins coming out. Now, was it a shooting foul? No, it occurred on the floor. Lockie Simons fingered it was a shooting foul. He wants 2 shots, but I don't think it's going to happen. Both teams are at 14 fouls, by the way, too. So next one, anyway, would see either team at the line. And Simons now going up strong. Good D by McCarthy. And then Leo picked up the scraps and got the 2. So marching back out to 7 here. Iron Creek Bay with a nice little kind of fight back of their own here in the third. This has been a game of runs, literally. And as Ookster slowing this one down. Game clock and shot clock. Well, game clock is stuck at 15, so shot clock is out regardless now. So here we go. Haywood for 3. Yes, now that counts. And the foul. And loves it to his teammates over there, or to his mate over there as well too, who's made the trip down. And Haywood with a potential 4-point play coming up. Of course, a long weekend on the Northwest Coast, as I mentioned earlier on in the women's broadcast. And, well, no wonder Riley Haywood's brought his mates down. And couldn't get that to go. And that will do. Luke Brown and Zach White just having a bit of a argy-bargy kind of talk. All right, 3-quarter time has come. Iron Creek Bay with a great fight back here. They only trail it by 4, 74-70. Savu Saunas lead it. After all that, I'm just going to take a quick minute here to regain the voice, and I'll come back to you in about a minute. All right, we are back here and set to go here for the last quarter. This should be a good one, folks. As both teams are back out here. Good fight back by Savu Saunas. By Iron Creek Bay. Savu Saunas were able to come back and take the lead and hold on to a slender 4-point lead currently at the moment. So play to restart. The fourth quarter about to start here. Fletcher Rose to inbound it here for us as we get underway here. Term number 4. Let's see what we can do. Ookster with the ball carrying duties. Now Haywood. Haywood firing one from deep. Couldn't get that to go. And Ookster saves it. Now McCarthy. Out to White here. White. Now McCarthy, nice fake. Shot over Brown. Yes, Lockie McCarthy. If you don't mind. Now Brown here. And nice hands by White. Last deflected. So play to restart. Campbell now going to work. Campbell up strong, gets wide out of the way and gets the 2 to go. So 4 points here again. As Ookster now kicks this one out to White, and then good hands by Vincent. And now Vincent, can he reward himself? He can! Nathan Vincent with the 2. So margin back to 6 here all of a sudden. Now McCarthy for 3 is just off. Now Nash up the floor here. Nash getting a little bit stuck, and that's an errant pass. Nash saying was last deflected, but referee David Farmer's not having a bar of it. And the ball here with McCarthy. McCarthy going up strong, rejected by Vincent. Get that out of here, he says. And then an errant pass. Sees Haywood now go, well, going to someone over there, but to no avail. So Vincent here with the ball carrying duties. And the ball here with Campbell. Campbell reacquainting himself with Zach White. Now we come here to Nash. Now Brown from area code range once again. Luke Brown from downtown. And turnover here. Nash off and running. Goes up, so rejected by White. Get that out of here, he says. Substitutions here. There's McCarthy and White coming out. Young and Bestwick are in. Vincent, now Campbell. Campbell thought about it. Campbell up strong, and, well, Young did make contact with the arm, so he will go to, Paul Campbell will go to line for 2. So Campbell here for 2 free throws here. Margin is currently at, well, make it 10 now after that free throw. As Bestwick trying to, I don't know what kind of conversation he's having down there with Carl Rash. I think they're all trying to work out what's going on for dinner. But Haywood now. Young putting it to the floor. Nice pass into Ookster for the 2. Great play there by Iron Creek Bay. Now Vincent here, and then turnover and foul. Now would that be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike? We're going to see if anyone was in front of the play here. So let's see what happens. And normal foul. Probably the correct call there. Yeah, normal foul. Jeremy Hill trying to state his case, but he will be told to settle down. So the ball here with Haywood. Goes way cross court over to Bestwick. Into Young there at the short corner. Now Ookster open for 3. Yes. And great ball movement there by Iron Creek Bay, and we're well patient on that. So great play there. Campbell down low. Campbell up strong, and the 2. So nice work there by Paul Campbell. Now Ookster. Bestwick. Out to Ookster once again for 3. Couldn't get that to go. Everyone trying their hardest on the rebounds. And the ball getting moved around here as Rose from deep. Couldn't get that to go. Now ball here with Brown. Nice fake. Brown pull up J is no good. Goes again and gets the 2. Nice work there by Luke Brown. And the ball here with Young for 3. Couldn't get that to go. Now the ball up the floor here by Clark. And Clark gets the 2. So margin out to 12 here. Savu Saunas, who haven't won since round 1. A win here tonight will do them nicely. Oogster now going up. Couldn't get that to go. Campbell with the rebound. Now the ball here with Simons. And no good there. And Haywood with the 2. So the ball here with Simons. Now back to Brown from area code range once again. And gets the use of a lucky drop there for Luke Brown. He'll take a 3 any way he can. And this marching out to 13 now. Bestwick from deep is short on that one. Bestwick with his own rebound. Haywood thought about it. Now Haywood pulling up for a tough J is no good. Campbell got the rebound. Now Clark says he was open and got it. Step back 3 from Noel Clark is back on there. And ball goes out of bounds. Substitution as Ashton Bynum, Zach White are coming back into the ball game. And I think we are attending to a wet spot here as well too. A couple of wet spots. The boys have certainly worked up a sweat here, so we'll certainly tend to it here. And it'll give us a good chance here to do a little bit of a recap and whatnot. So obviously, yeah, good. Iron Creek Bay have certainly worked their way back into the game nicely, but then Savu Saunas through some good shooting and some nice plays down the stretch here. Have certainly seen them out to a 13-point lead. And right now, it is, well, you know, if Iron Creek Bay can keep getting some buckets and some stops, and they are back into this ball game. So let's see what happens here. Oogster draws contact, and we'll go to line here for 2. So 2 here for Ambrose Oogster. As Oogster can't get the first to go. And Oogster goes 1 and 2. Now Clark, here's Brown. Brown putting it to the floor. Up strong. Brown wanted contact. Referees didn't see it that way. Play continues. Now the ball down low to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. Simons now Brown for 3. Yes! Luke Brown from downtown once again. And margin out to 15. Ball here with Young. Young getting stripped, well, kind of got stripped. Jump ball. And that's going the way of Savu Saunas. And Young, once again, pointing to our cameras up here saying, well, we might have had a better angle. And they'll tend to the wet spot here once again. So Brown went down one end and then Youngie went down on the other end here. So we'll get everything sorted here. And while they're attending the wet spot here, of course, like I say, great to have everyone tuning in as well too. Shout out to Liam, who's tuning in. Great to have you with us, Liam. Great to have him down at Switcher Hoops today as well too. Getting some shots up and catch up with a few of his mates as well too, along with yours truly as well. It's great to see Liam as well. So, yeah, still trying to work on the wet spot here at the moment. Now play restarts. Now, ball here with Simons. Clark now going up. Acrobatic move. Campbell with the O-board and a putback. And I think Savu Saunas wanted a foul. Referees didn't see it that way. But this marching out to 17, and I reckon it could be curtains here potentially. As wide, and then again a late whistle on the play, and it's going to be on Paul Campbell. So sack wide here at the line for 2. Good to see Harry still tuning in as well too. We'll make sure we have some guest commentators in for the next round. Which will be in a couple of weeks' time, folks. Next week is a break as well, too, in the Island Hustle competition. Of course, there's a major 3-on-3 tournament happening in Melbourne. I believe Island Hustle potentially are sending a kind of select all-star team going over there. So stay tuned for details on that. But we are not on air next week. We all get a week off. And we'll be back with you on November 14. Now, foul on the play here. Yes, that's going to be on sack wide. That was looked pretty obvious from where we were. Ambrose Uxter just letting us know what's going on down there. Of course, we're up high here in the bar area, and there'll be a travel there on Noel Clark. I think Noel Clark wanted some contact, or wanted contact called, but referees weren't seen that way. Now wide inside, and Byron did make some body contact there, so that will be a foul. 4th team foul now for Savu Saunas as well too. Might be their 5th actually if we tick over here. No, staying at 14, so next one we'll see them in the bonus. So White makes the first. And a technical foul now being called on Chris Simons. Now, was that on the bet? Now, it's on Chris Simons regardless, but was it a bench technical or was it a coach technical? And David Farmer's given the explanation here. So Haywood will take the technical free throw, and then we'll come back to the 2. So White here as he knocks that one down. So margin at 12 here. I don't think there'll be any cause of concern as long as the Savu Saunas can keep ticking the scoreboard over here. Now Campbell, Simons, getting quickly double teamed. Now Clark putting it to the floor. And Campbell off glass. Yes, a la Tim Duncan style kind of spanker shot there for Campbell. Now Haywood here. Haywood putting it to the floor. Good hands by Brown, and that will be a foul, and that will see Riley Haywood to the line here. So Haywood here at the line for 2 as they attend to the wet spot once again. So Haywood knocks down the first. Alex Bestwick doing his best to help David Farmers out there with the wet spot. As Haywood knocks down the second. Simons getting a little bit trapped on that side, but able to get out of it. Bynon now. Now Clark thought about that and didn't want to go. So Clark here with it. Out to Simons. Brown from area code rain once again. Somehow that works out well for Campbell, who drew contact and able to get the foul. So Paul Campbell back in the line here for 2. So Campbell knocking down the first. So they get to the 100 here. And Campbell will go 2 of 2. So they get over the ton now. 101 to 87 here at the moment. So Haywood now. Now Young for 3. Yes. And a Young from downtown. Marching back to 13 here. And Young, last touch by Young. I don't think Young's going to point to our cameras again. That might just get him into trouble potentially. Unless he wants to point to the young girl with the phone there. Looks like she's doing a bit of filming as well too. Trying to get someone's highlights for him. Brown now here with it. Brown looking to go. And last touched by, well, it was off Zach White's foot, so. Brown here to restart. Simons going into Campbell. Campbell with a jam and a foul. He will go to line for 1. And PC giving us a highlight there. Nice work by Paul Campbell. So Campbell here for a 3-point play. No good. White with the rebound. Oogster. Now Bestwick for 3 is short. Campbell got the rebound. Now Simons looking to go. Draws contact and will go to the line here for 2. So Lockie Simons at the line. Of course, Lockie Simons with a big couple of weeks as well. Knocks down the first. And Simons will go 2 of 2. Substitution. Lockie Simons might have had some blood or something on him, so he's been told to come off. I assume a blood rule. It looks like, yeah, it sounds to me like it's blood or something, or an open wound. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, I don't think he'll worry too much as Haywood hits the floor hard. And Haywood should be okay here. And is. And again, we'll attend to that wet spot as well. And we'll attend to everyone else that's been sending through messages and whatnot, of course. And of course, for those that did have two screens on, or just more focused on us, or something else, Jack Jumpers went down, unfortunately, against Cairns tonight as well too. So not a good result, or not the best of week here for JJs, as Haywood couldn't get that to go. And I think that rebound will seal the deal there, as they just need to get over the timeline now here, Savu Saunas, and do. Clark able to pick this one up and slow this one down for the troops, as Vincent will say by Nash. Now out to Clark here for a long two. Couldn't get that to go. And now Haywood. Bestwick. Fires 1 for 3 is no good. Clark and Haywood work on the rebound. Thierry can't believe it. Of course, Jeremy Masuna not suiting up tonight. We'll try and find out. Ookster with the good old-fashioned hit the ball on the back type of play and then come back in and get it for the two. That's nice work there by Ambrose Ookster. And Nash to fire a 3. Oh, it's good for Caleb Nash. And that will count. And in the end, it is a 16-point win for Savu Saunas, and a badly needed win as well too in the context of their season. They keep their season hopes alive, and they win it over Iron Creek Bay 108-92. So a great game by both teams, great kind of back and forth type of match, and in the end Savu Saunas were too strong in the end and get the win, and a badly needed win without their main point guard in Thierry Masunda as well too, who's shaking hands there with everyone else. So Dave Farmers and Chris Simons just having a conversation. That's probably over the technical foul situation as well too, but we'll leave that one alone. And what we're going to do is give you some details on next week. Of course, next week we are off, and then we're back on the 14th of November. We're back to regular scheduled programming in that forefront. So keep it. So Paul, and it looks like Paul Campbell is named the player of the game. So great to see. And we are looking forward to the last half of the season coming up for you as we prepare for the finals in December. All right, that'll pretty much wrap us up here. Thank you for bearing with me all the way solo as well too. We'll make sure we have some guest commentators back in the next couple of weeks. But on behalf of our hard entire working crew here from the Rain Basketball Stadium, it's good night, and we'll see you in 2 weeks' time.